To him.
Well, of course, this week we lost an absolute football legend in the great Tom Hafey. He appeared on this show a number of times and was a very good friend of ours, but it was his love of local community and local footy that really shone through. Here's our tribute to Tom Hafey.
Away from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland.
Tom Hafey is a football legend. We all know that. But while he became a VFL legend, the teetotal fitness fanatic we know as T-shirt Tommy was local footy to the core.
I love local football, and I'm not saying that just to be diplomatic. I think it's fantastic. I just love the tribal atmosphere where everybody played for the suburb. You couldn't get there quick enough, you knew all the opposition, things like that.
Tom started his illustrious career with East Malvern in the tough Caulfield-Oakley League.
It was Richmond's area, incidentally, even though I come from Richmond. I was born in Richmond, and so were my parents, my grandparents, and my children, incidentally, as the years got going. But East Malvern was their recruiting ground, and it was, as I said, very, very tribal. That's the way all football used to be, even country as well.
Now Richmond have sent their 19th man on. I just can't pick him up at the moment. But he'll get a kick. Very nearly holding the ball against St Kilda there. Hafey. Tom Hafey has come on for Richmond. And he's got the kick, I think. Tom Hafey comes... No, he's got to hand it across to a teammate. He looked like getting first kick within a moment of being on.
After what he himself described as an unspectacular career at Richmond, Tom soon proved his ability as a coach, steering Shepparton to 3 premierships in the Goulburn Valley League.
There's Hafey going in after the ball.
Got more than the ball there too.
We're not playing well, as you can probably see. We've got to play a lot better than this, I realise that, but I think the boys realise it too.
Tommy Hafey being cheered off the field by supporters. A wonderful job, Tommy Hafey.
The architect of Richmond's golden era, Tommy was always a local footy man, and although he could have easily spent every weekend in an AFL corporate box, he was more at home out in the community at a game of local footy.
I love it. I go to a lot of country, a lot of metropolitan football in. I enjoy the country football and metropolitan simply because the atmosphere and the game, they don't stuff around so much. I go to the AFL, they go backwards, sideways, ring-a-rosy with a handball. I get up and walk out. I walk out more games than I stay in the AFL now, to be quite honest.
Tommy was passionate about the football club's place in our local communities.
So important. The community just needs it, like you would not believe, particularly country, where they just meet everybody up there. And the AFL, the government and the people wouldn't understand how important those things are.
Always true to his humble beginnings, Tommy genuinely loved his local footy and became very disillusioned with the direction the game was taking at the top level, once describing AFL House as a yuppie castle.
If you can recall, when AFL first came into being, they did make the statement they would never compete with country or metropolitan football. They've forgotten that. You can watch every game on television.
Yeah. Tom had a simple philosophy about why local footy is important.
Just being with your friends, I think fellowship's the important thing, because I keep on saying wherever I go, and as you know I do a lot of miles, I say there's no lonely people in a football netball club. There is no rule for the rich and a rule for the poor. Doesn't matter what school you went to, doesn't matter how big the home you live in, everybody's the same when you get down to the football club. The camaraderie, the respect that people have got, it's there forever, isn't it, really? I think it's such an important part of our community, and unfortunately, the AFL and the government wouldn't have a clue what we're talking about.
We'll all miss you, Tommy, and so will local footy.
Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger.